So for some odd reason, the thing that developers are doing these days, at least in the big publishing markets, is they're putting MMOs on mobile devices. So Lineage 2 is the newest one that's going out in open beta right now in select regions, and I did a little bit of a hacking things to kind of get it to work, because PC Master Race, you can see my mouse, yeah, we're running this through an emulator. But anyways, I wanted to check this out because Lineage was never one of the MMOs that I really kind of attached to, but I always thought it was kind of interesting. I kind of ended up playing it a little bit too late. But back in its heyday, people said it was pretty good. However, the advertisements and obviously paid off reviews have been saying that Lineage 2 is a little bit more action oriented and has like action combat and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, if it turns into a dungeon crawler, I could actually find that fairly interesting. And I want dungeon crawlers to kind of have like a level of polish to it, because most mobile games are pretty unpolished. But this one looks pretty good. The other one I checked out was Hit. However, I checked that out a while back and it actually ran at like 15 FPS no matter what. So yeah, that was pretty bad. So we're going to see if Lineage 2 is any better. Michael here, and today we're checking out Lineage 2 Revolution, which is a mobile game, but we're playing it through the PC Master Race stuff. Now, I am going to have to swap over and do some magical kind of weeaboo shit, because, yeah, basically, this stuff, I don't know why I called it weeaboo sheet. Anyways, has nothing to do with that technical stuff. Here's some story stuff. They go through this. I'll just let it play in the background. I'll mute it for a little bit, but basically, I'm going to have to do some magical stuff because it does have to have multi-touch. I'm on a PC, and so I don't have multi-touch, so I'm going to have to set up my controller to do movement at least. And so we're going to end up trying that out a little bit and seeing how that goes. But I'm going to go ahead and skip this because I don't really care. Because that guy is like, this is supposed to be epic, and I'm just like, I don't really know. We just want to check out the actual stuff inside of the game. Ooh. Is there actually, like, story cutscenes and stuff like that to this? This doesn't look terrible, actually, I've got to say, for a mobile game. I mean, all right, animation's a little stiff. But yeah, it's actually, like, fairly decent quality. It kind of reminds me of, like, the PSP kind of graphical quality, which is something that I'm always worried about. I'm going to go ahead and skip this, too, because I just don't care. I really don't care about the story. I just want to see the gameplay. Also, everything looks super pixely for some reason. I don't know why. I think that might be something to do with my emulation. I'm not 100% sure. Or that's just the game. I don't know. Anyway, so we have the human, the elf, the dark elf, and dwarf. Oh. All right, well, we get a cutscene when we click on somebody. That's fine. I could have skipped it, but I just like, I was just kind of like, oh, it shows like a giant cutscene. So he's an assassin dude, I think. Okay, who's the dwarf? Is he like a tanky guy? Tanky girl. Wait, is that a battle staff or is that a spear? Oh, it's a spear. Never mind. I was like, if that's a battle staff, we're playing. Nope. Okay, so it's going to show this cutscene every single time. I'll have to tap at the top to actually do anything. Should we go with an elf? Wait, so it showed a bow, but then I have a sword. Oh, so there's different classes too. So this is just the race. So dwarf, that's not a dwarf. I'm going to go ahead and spoil everyone's party. That is not a dwarf. That is a lolly class. Anyways, let's go with an elf because I like pointy ears. Let's go for it. Class. Okay, now we get to pick our class, which, ooh, they have different requirements. So I guess they have like classes where you can kind of spur off. It doesn't seem like they have a lot. So they have the base class of warrior, rogue, and Mystic. So I guess Mystic is going to be like the magic class. It does have these spells and stuff like that down here. Oh, so it actually shows it too. That's kind of nice. I like that. The buttons are obviously huge, but that's because it's for a mobile device. So that's kind of standard, I guess. I like bows. So I think I might go with a bow class, maybe? I don't know. Let's do warrior, actually. The effects are so meh. I'm wondering if that's my emulation thing, because I thought it would look better than this, but apparently not. I don't know. I kind of want to try out range, so let's go ahead and go with rogue. How do I confirm? Back? Do I go back? There we go. Took a few clicks. That's fine. Next. Oh, wait. Okay, so now we're selecting. Okay. Oh, wow. We get 3 hairstyles? Man. Difficult decisions there. Do I want to be old lady? Incredibly old lady? Or not old lady? We'll go with not old lady. Motion previews. Wow, that was a lot of selections. Thanks. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, I used my keyboard. That's all the way across the motion. Or motion. Table. Whatever. Wow. I am not in the mood to do this today, apparently. Great character. His name is already in use. What? Somebody used Spirit already? Jeez, I'm way behind the times. Fine. We'll do... No, not cancel. Okay. Great character. Yay! Automatic pop-ups. Cool. Don't care about your latest updates because I haven't even played the game. I haven't even played the game yet! Okay, let's go ahead and play. Or at least what I think is going to be playing. It might not be playing. I could be sitting here watching more cutscenes for a while. Oh, God. All right, well, yep. Like I said, cutscenes. Skip. Okay. Journey begins. Tap to auto run. Okay, so I'm auto queuing. Oh, it gives you a little timer for when you're going to be there too. Cool, that's fine. Sure, accept quest. We're literally doing quest stuff now. Is this literally just going to be like an MMO, but like on mobile? That'd be great. Not really great. It's absolutely terrible. I was clicking the skip button, but didn't skip. Damage dealer who has very fast attack speed. Long range dealer who attacks enemies quickly. I have to choose? Oh. Well, now I'm not choosing. Cool, I have no idea what's going on right now. Cable adventure, that's great. Looking for work? Cool. Don't care. Accept quest. That's what you do in MMOs, right? It's literally just auto running. I haven't even gotten to play the game. Can I just stop? Oh, apparently I'm killing a wolf. Okay, I'm fine with that. It is tab target. I already knew that from the start. But it's fast at least. So you can click, you can use skills. I'm literally not pushing anything right now. It is literally just killing them automatically. It is auto questing. It is quite literally auto questing. I am literally doing nothing right now. Are you legit? Is that a thing? Is that a thing is that what gaming is now? Okay. Tap here to accept the quest. Okay, can I actually play the quest? Can I actually play the game? Can I stop? Can I stop? I am tapping like fucking crazy. Can I stop? I have to click to stop. It's telling me to re-click it. Can I let it? Oh my god, that is obnoxious. Okay. Hold on. So I'm going to go ahead and stop for a second because I want to set up some magical stuff and magic weeabushi like I was talking about. I don't know why I was calling it that, but I'm going to go ahead and set that up real quick. So 1 second. All right, and we're back going to set up magic. So it's not only tab target. Now you can, oops, I'm going to move the mouse. You can tap on things to attack them, and there's obviously the auto questing and stuff like that, but you're actually able to move around and attack things normally. And so that's actually what I wanted from it. That's actually what I was interested in. Now, it does automatically move towards targets when you're attacking them, and so it does kind of do the auto movement thing. I mean, it is on mobile, so there you go. But it doesn't look terrible for a mobile game. I mean, if I was on a phone right now, I wouldn't mind the whole thing. But I am just tapping A at the moment, which that's what I set up. Actually, I can just hold it, I think. Yeah, I can literally just hold it. So the game just kind of plays itself, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I like being able to move around. That's something that I find very, very important. This auto-questing thing, though, is very annoying, but red bears, it's just auto-quests for you, and automatically uses skills and everything, which is ridiculous. I want to actually play the game, so I'm going to go ahead and actually play the game, which it's simple so far. I'm sure they add in a few more skills. Apparently you find like rare skills and things like that. Some people are like, it's a little bit pay to win because you can buy like power and stuff like that. Like you can buy just straight up equipment. But people are also saying that you can actually earn everything in game. I mean, it is a very early open beta. And so basically a lot of the stuff that we're going to see isn't going to be 100% polished and everything. So you could end up seeing a lot of changes in the cash shop and stuff like that. I mean, it's all right. I kind of have a little like soft spot for like top-down dungeon crawlers and stuff like that. There's no camera controls I'm not seeing though, which is a little bit annoying. I just use potions just to see what they would do. But yeah, find the mercenary captain. So it'll actually show us on our little mini map up in the top right where we're actually supposed to go. So I can actually just head over there so I can actually play the game instead of having to worry about this. And I can actually play with a controller too because PC Master Race. Oh, it does that annoying thing to where it shows an arrow and it doesn't actually show it on the mini. What was that? All right. That's fine. Oh no! There's these guys. They are angry. Cool. Don't care. Oh, sorry. Gotta move my mouse. I'm not used to this. I don't normally cover mobile games. So the only other time I've done auto questing, the only time I've ever done mobile games is when I did Monster Super League. And I'm like, I should try and look for more of them. Ooh, available items equipped. Oh yeah, it changed my aesthetics. That's actually pretty nice. I kind of like that it changes the aesthetic. I don't know if like there's options somewhere that I'm missing, settings. It might just be my emulation. Everything is set to best right now, but I'm not 100% sure if the game is actually this blurry or not, or if it's just the setting that I have. Oh, I can zoom in and out though. Ooh, okay, cool. I like being able to zoom in and out. Hey, everything looks super, super pixely, but that just might be because it's an emulator. I don't know. I don't know how emulation works. This guy, oh, I can't attack. I actually have to click on him. Okay, that's fine. It's a mobile game. You're supposed to be tapping. That can't be a complaint just because it's going to auto-quest me. What the fuck? Why is it always auto-questing? I don't like that. I like actually playing the game, even if it's just like walking between two NPCs. Don't do it for me. Also, it keeps like fading in and out for some reason. Oh, now it's auto-killing. Don't auto-kill for me. I want to actually play the game. Jeez. What is it with mobile games and just automatically wanting to play for you? I've noticed it in every single mobile game that I've ever played. It's just like, I want to play the game for you. And I'm like, no, I want to play the game. So far, though, it's okay. I mean, I like that it's a top-down sort of action game, and there's not a lot of good ones on mobile. And so if this actually ends up being fun, that's pretty great. The annoying part is it is an MMO, which means you need a constant online thing. It is a fairly large patch as well. I think the entire gig thing is like 1.8 gigs right now. And for a mobile device, that's pretty large. And you could probably see why. If it's a giant open world game like, you know, you see on here, then this is pretty high quality assets for a mobile game. And it has a lot of like that CG cutscene stuff that we were seeing at the beginning of the video. Apparently it has a lot of that. And apparently it has a semi-interesting story like Lineage did, which, I mean, that's going to be subjective depending on what you think. Obviously, some people like the story, some people don't. There you go. I mean, yeah, it's okay so far. I mean, I'm not like impressed with it. I'm not really like having a ton of fun or anything. It's just one of those things where it's like, okay, I'm playing it. And that's kind of it. I kind of just wanted to see if it was actually more action-based or not, because a lot of the mobile games, especially these days, their advertising campaigns include like buying off reviews and things like that. So there's a lot of like fake review sites for mobile games, and they're all like, oh, well, this game has this. Oh, I see why it faded out. This actually isn't like open world. I'm actually in an instance right now. And so it put me in an instance within this certain event that would show these specific enemies. And now it fades me back into actual normal gameplay. Interesting. All right. I'm okay with that. It makes it so that you're not running around with like 100 other people and just seeing the same exact thing happening over and over again. It's swapping instances and switching out what exactly is spawning. So that's pretty nice. I actually don't mind that. I think that's all right. That is perfectly fine. It is a little bit hard for me to see my health bar, but that's also because I'm on a 1920 by 1080 monitor at freaking 27 inches. So it's a little bit difficult for me to see things when it's meant for a little mobile device. So that's, once again, most of my complaints are just coming from that. But yeah, it's like most of the sites are like just super bought out and everything. And so it's like, oh, hey, you know, we got this and stuff like that. It's an amazing game and yada yada. And normally it's not. And they completely ignore things like performance or visual status. They're like, oh, it looks good. And it's like, this game looks like trash sort of thing. And it's just so ungenuine. And it's very, very annoying. And so I like to get my own impressions. One thing that does kill mobile games for me, though, if I end up making this a regular thing, which I plan to, if it makes it so it's a regular thing, that it's going to be one of those things where if it has a full screen ad, I am immediately stopping, because I cannot stand that. If you're going to have ads in your game, make it so that you can actually play around it. And then, yeah, typical material. Oh, so we have materials that you can use to level up equipment. That is already equipped. Can I unequip armor? I don't know how. Why? Nope. There's no holding, but you can spin your character around. That's nice. Also, we have a bunch of trinket slots. You must transfer classes in order to equip the necklace. I have a class to wear style? Whatever. Games. Oh, there's a remove button. Yay, remove my boots. Oh, and it actually shows like your stats going down and stuff like that. I like that. It's actually going through a basic combat stats. And so it actually shows like your combat power. I really like that in Skyforge when they used to do it in Skyforge. It was like, these are your general stats instead of just being like, oh, hey, by the way, you have literal this amount of attack and stuff like that. A little bit hard to tell what was going on in that case. I could forge. What does forging do? Complete forge? Oh, I have to do a main quest to actually unlock the forge. Okay, fine. Good thing that wasn't an exit app game or exit app button. Jesus Christ. I cannot talk when I'm doing these sometimes because I'm trying to like figure out what's going on as well. Skip. Accept quest. There we go. Auto questing. ... Man, you know, auto questing, it's one of those things, doesn't affect anybody. There's voice chat in this game. Holy shiz. I did not notice that, but there is actual voice chat in this game. Do I have to kill these things? No, I'm going to. It's going to be like auto questing. And it's going to be like, boom, breasts, and then it's going to tell me to kill those things, isn't it? Tap here to accept the quest. Oh, hey, hold on. Equip the helmet. Do I actually get a helmet? I didn't get a helmet. Damn it. Why is this a thing? It annoys me in Black Desert. It annoys me in this game. No, stop. Stop auto-questing. No. Stop it. Is this new Clinton? Let's go ahead and auto-equip it. Cool. I don't care. Let's go ahead and kill things. You know, the things like auto-equipping and auto-questing and stuff like that, it's actually fairly nice to have stuff like that. but at the same time, I don't like it when it's automatic. I wish it was one of those things where they could just, like, have it so you can end up turning it on. That would be nice. Also, this combat, already kind of getting a little bit dull. There's not much to it. It's literally just, like, running around, pointing and clicking at things and clicking on things. Except, it's just sitting here spamming a button, which is my problem with those games. It's like, yeah, well, I need to just do this thing over and over and over again. And it's just, it gets boring really, really quickly. And so, like, I like having some sort of maneuver ability, some sort of dodges and things like that. And that's kind of like what I'm looking for. So I'm a little bit disappointed that that's sort of it. But at the same time, it's mostly just like an MMO. And so I was like, not expecting that much. I mean, my expectations were already set super freaking low because it is on mobile. And so basically any action game on mobile, I don't have high expectations. The only game that's really blown my expectations is Monster Super League. And I've talked about that a lot on this channel. But yeah, that's really the only game that's blown my expectations. And even that game has a lot of stuff that I'm like, especially the freaking cash shop is ridiculously expensive. So ridiculous. I just spent the last month building up resources to finally get a character that they have for a limited time. And she's like some beach character. Whoops. And I don't mean that as in like beach as in being mean beach, but I mean that as in like, yeah, she's like got a swimming floaty thing and she summons water to use as attacking and everything like that. And she's really cool and she's a unique character, but at the same time, it's like a cash shop exclusive kind of thing, but you can get the cash shop currency in the game. And so I just grinded a lot to get that currency. And so I'm auto-questing right now, but I can still move while auto-questing and I can still command to use certain abilities while auto-questing. So it gives you some control while you're auto-questing. But I'm going to turn that off because I'm done talking. Well, I'm not done talking. Obviously, I'm talking throughout the video, but yeah. So for the game so far, though, it's meh. I mean, I guess on mobile for an MMO, so far it's not bad. I'd probably have to play a ton of it to actually get, like, a full review status sort of thing going on. But, like, as standard gameplay goes, for mobile, it's alright so far. I mean, as long as the touch controls are responsive, which I'm using an emulator right now to play it, obviously, because that's the way I can record these things efficiently. Unless you wanted to see a, you know, video at 5 FPS, which some people do watch that stuff, which is ridiculous. But regardless, you know, I wanted to run this at, you know, the maximum quality it possibly could. I mean... yeah, I mean, stylistically, it's just like trying to be realistic on a mobile device, which ends up making it look like a PSP game, which, I mean, that's fine. I'm not going to be like one of those people who's like, oh my god, the graphics need to be amazing. The graphics don't. And it looks good for a mobile game. It looks decent. I mean, it has to run on a very weak CPU and everything. Obviously, people are talking Russian in the bottom. Am I on a Russian server? I did pick English, by the way. I did pick the English server, although nobody I've run into has been like English so far. So, I don't know if I'm actually on the English server. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, it's just one of those things where it's just a mobile game. I mean, for a top-down action game, not bad so far. It seems like it might have some depth and stuff like that. I can use different potions. It auto-used that potion. I don't know why. I have no idea why I automatically use that potion. Maybe I have one of my buttons screwed up, and so I'm accidentally pushing the button, maybe? If I use the left trigger, is it doing it? No, because I accidentally push the triggers all the time. I didn't bind anything to my triggers, so it shouldn't be doing anything. But I can manually use them like that. Yeah, I mean, it's just going to auto-quest things. I'm just running around killing these things because I'm about to end, because... yeah, I mean, I'm already bored. I mean, that's really it. Most mobile games end up being that way, but yeah, if you guys end up liking this sort of thing to where I end up checking out mobile games, it's not even reaching him and it's trying to auto-target onto him. That was lame. I wonder if auto-questing can actually get stuck by enemies. They're also not attacking me if I don't attack them, which hopefully that's just a low-level thing. I know a lot of MMOs like to do that thing in like the lower-level areas to where it's like, oh, hey, you're in a low-level area, so we won't make things instantly murder you because that would be bad. But then later on, they have things that will instantly murder you, which is always nice. But yeah, if you guys like this thing to where I'm checking out mobile games and stuff like that, I'm a little bit more negative than most people. I don't idly buy when things are meh. And so I will say things are meh if I'm thinking they're meh. Obviously, it's going to start auto-questing every single time I click on one, which is super annoying. Actually, hold on. I want to confirm one thing. If I go to settings, battle, auto potion setting, let's go ahead and turn that off. Go ahead and turn that off. Auto healing setting, let's go ahead and turn that off. Potion usage. Okay. Not so bad. Auto looting settings. Oops. All right, well, it did something. Cool. We're automatically attack, toggle rare skills during auto battle, avoid. Wait, are these the rare skills? Is that really all the rare skills are? Okay, whatever. Avoid battle against elite or stronger monsters. Don't care. Okay. Yeah, don't care. Cool. Awesome. Just let me go back to auto questing so I can go into my settings. Please and thank you. Skip. Cool. It also has voice acting, by the way. Like, a lot of voice acting, which is probably where 90% of that file size comes from. Oh my god, I leveled up and I can use new equipment. Oh my god, I did not want a tutorial right now. Cool. Equipped. Forge. Oh, forging is how you build items. Level up. Nice. Level up using equipment and materials that you found. There is now a small fee for the service. I'd be out of the streets if I didn't do this, because basically that's how video games work. That's how you do your gold sinks. There we go. Upgraded. Shiny visuals because it's a mobile game. Yes. What happened to MMOs just being like, bing, number went up and you're done? Like, let's say Black Desert, for example. That's just another MMO that I play. Basically, like, when you upgrade something, it's like, bing, leveled up, and, like, that's it. It doesn't do, like, some flashy thing. It's just like, done. Then you just move on. Also, I'm clapping. Oh, I can tap to do stuff. And the voices overlap. That's fun. What is this? Item consumable used to... Okay, I don't care. Can I just go back to the settings now? Go back. Pushed it. All right. Hold on. It was down this one, right? In settings... Device? Oh, that's all the weird stuff. Ooh, I accidentally zoomed in too far. Oh, restrict notifications at night and stuff like that. So if you want notifications from your game, you can do that. It doesn't seem like there's a way to turn off auto battle automatically. Oh, that's my account code. I'm sorry. You guys are going to steal my account now. Don't care. Oh, auto battle radius. 0. Will that work? If I... go in and I talk with you, are you going to auto quest me? Hold on. I must see. No, it's like, if I go to here, is that like the distance that it's going to auto attack? No, it'll still just walk up. What is that setting then? What does that setting do? All right, whatever. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this one. There is a cash shop. And see, you can buy gear right off the bat, which is... where people are like, hey, it might be a little... Ooh, that's free. Free! I opened it. Cool. Don't care. Open. Yeah! I got gloves. Anyways, yeah, like I said, you know, it's got some things that are kind of questionable in its cash shop, as most mobile games do. I mean, the mobile market is... the standards on mobile market is so low, but if you end up, you know, wanting me to check some of these out, I'm actually genuinely looking for good mobile games. So if you have a good mobile game... leave it in the comments and let me know. I know some people were recommending crap. What was it called? I can't remember what it was called. I'm trying to remember, and I legitimately can't. It's a Nintendo game, and it's like a tactics game. I didn't like it. Cool cutscene. I didn't like it, and I had trouble even setting up an account. I had to make a whole new Nintendo account because basically it's like, your account doesn't exist, even though it did exist because I was logged in on the freaking website, and I can log into freaking Mario Run, but I can't log into freaking, whatever the game's called. I literally cannot remember at the moment. It's like Fire Emblem? There we go, Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem Heroes. There we go. I did it. Obviously, I'm auto-fighting. I'm not even touching anything. It's going to kill everything on its own. It uses a lot of MP, though. But yeah, anyways, I didn't like that one. I got very upset. But I also don't like Nintendo very much. So maybe it just goes into that, to where I had problems with the Nintendo account, and that kind of jaded my opinion a little bit. And then I found the game kind of meh. Because it wasn't really that tactical. It was more like, I just need levels to win. And that was kind of meh. So, I don't know. Maybe Fire Emblem's that way. I don't know. I haven't really played a Fire Emblem game in, like, years. Last one I played was on Game Boy Advance. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Lineage 2 Revolution, which is a little bit more action-based. I mean, you can still technically point and click, and it has this freaking auto-battle thing, which... I mean, that's fine. I mean, that's actually kind of nice to have on mobile, especially if you want to, like, grind and things like that. But I would actually prefer them just to not have the grinding and make the gameplay fun. Gameplay to me already is really boring because it's literally just stand there and fight things. I kind of like the visual style and I like some of the ideas they got going. And as a mobile game, I could see this actually being fairly fun. So if you're looking for a mobile MMO, this might be something to consider. I don't know the entire market, obviously. I'm not big on mobile, but... from what I've seen, this is okay. And the fact is, I'm playing it through an emulator right now on PC, so you can technically play it on PC. And I'm playing with a controller, which is even better. And I got a new skill. So let's go ahead and look at that. It is literally the same exact thing, it just has a different effect to it.
that's a bit disappointing. So it's obviously going to have some cut corners, and it's not Lineage 2 as in like the full PC MMO. It is a different MMO, and it's a completely different game, which I saw a lot of reviews being like, it's Lineage, but on mobile. It's not. It's a completely different game with a completely different story and everything, so do keep that in mind. If you are a Lineage fan, it is a completely different experience, at least from what I've seen and from what I've actually heard from players. And so keep that in mind. But at the same time, it's a mobile game. It supposedly has advertisements, has tons of microtransactions, and people are very concerned that it's going to become pay to win very, very quickly. So be warned of that. But regardless, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. I can literally just leave this auto battling and just complete quests. So I can just leave right now. I'm going to go get a drink of water. I'll be back later. Okay, I was about to leave for a drink of water, and I just realized it doesn't auto-battle forever because you have to claim your rewards.
Anything going on?
Yeah, I'm ending a video. I thought it was just going to keep going, but you actually have to click through the dialogue.
Start by using soul shots automatically.